Hi everyone, tudo bom? This is Darcy. Today I'm going to show you how to do a quick 10-minute facelift using the Myolift Mini by 7 Wellness. On this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you my favorite quick moves, and you can use this tutorial whenever you're ready to go to a party or you have an event. This is the tutorial for you to go to. On the first part of the video, I'm going to give you some great tips as well as show you how to do each movement. And on the second part of the video, it will be the whole tutorial in real time so that way you can do it with me. I'll have timestamps below so you can jump anywhere in the video. To see the timestamps, you have to click the description box below, that little arrow next to the name of the clip, and you'll see the timestamps, more information on products, as well as coupon codes. I have a coupon code for the Myolift so you can save some money, and I'll leave that in the description box below as well. Now let's get to it. This video is in partnership with 7 Wellness, which I'm super excited because I have been using the Myolift for many years now. And I have talked about and recommended multiple times on my channel. So I'm super excited to show you guys my favorite moves. The Myolift Mini is a microcurrent device that really is a professional device that you can do it at home, and it gives you the option to using probes just like you would with an esthetician. These probes allow you to use a pinch and hold technique that goes into the belly of the muscle and give you results that you would get in an esthetician. Myolift is FDA cleared, and it does use true microcurrent because not all devices are true microcurrent. It works on fine lines and wrinkles to give you an alternative to Botox and a non-invasive facelift. It's a very potent device, so you should never use it daily. This tutorial is a 10-minute flash facial that will give you the quickest results possible in the short time. It's not a replacement for the Myolift Mini full tutorial. For best long-term results, you should do your normal Myolift treatment 3 times a week for half an hour on the whole neck, face. On this tutorial, I'm only going to focus on the face to show you the best, quickest results. I'm not going to show the neck. Tips to get even better results. Make sure you're very well hydrated inside and out. Drink some water right before you do treatment. Usually half an hour is better, but if you don't have time, at least drink some right before. Microcurrent needs water for conductivity, so a well-hydrated skin gives you even better results. You can also use a sheet mask right before your treatment, but if you do a sheet mask, make sure that you look at the ingredient list, that it doesn't contain oils, or if it does contain oils, that the oils are all the way down the ingredient list, because that means it is very, very little oil. Because oil, again, will not help the conductivity. Conductivity is the key, guys. Conductivity is very important to see results. Another reason I love the Myolift Mini is because it has this conductivity bar, because a lot of the other microcurrent tools don't have a conductivity bar, and that's why a lot of people sometimes say I'm not seeing results is because you're not having conductivity. I actually have a whole video talking about how to get the best results from any microcurrent tool that you have, and I will leave that in the description box below if you want even more tips. I actually talk about the Myolift Mini on that video as well, because of this conductivity bar. It really sets apart from other tools because that way you're certain that the work you're putting is actually getting into your skin. I've personally found to get even better results to use a serum because microcurrent helps to push any ingredient on your serum deep on your skin, so you're getting a deeper treatment as well as helps you with hydration. And this one has argireline. Argireline is an ingredient that I really love to use before a microcurrent session because argireline itself helps to relax the muscle and really helps with dynamic wrinkles. So using a serum that has argireline will give you even better results. Apply the serum. You can apply the serum just on the areas that you have dynamic wrinkles, or depending on the serum, you can apply all over your face. I'm going to apply all over my face because this serum also contains hyaluronic acid, which helps with hydration. I'll leave some suggestions of serums on the description box below, but make sure your serums are water-based and have no oil. I prefer to apply a serum underneath, and you also use a conductivity gel because I find that gives me the best results. The conductivity gel that I'm going to be using is from 7 Wellness and is the ATP Booster Mask. 7 Wellness have a lot of amazing conductivity gels for acne skin, for anti-aging, for hydration, but I'm going to use today the ATP Booster Mask because since this is a very quick treatment, you're going to apply all over the face, and this is a mask that increases ATP. Microcurrent is known to help increase your ATP, which is the energy of the cells. That really helps with the skin bounce and glow and all the skin cellular functions. And I love this mask because it boosts your ATP. So you can actually use the mask after microcurrent treatment, but I personally like using this mask with this flash treatment. It is a 12-minute mask and the treatment is about 10 minutes. So that way you're getting 2 benefits in one. You're getting a facial treatment from the mask as well as getting a microcurrent treatment, and this mask is really good for conductivity. But If you don't want to use this mask, you can use any of the 7 Wellness products, or you can use any of your favorite microcurrent gels. So to use this mask, I like getting a little container, any container, a little bit of the gel into the container. That way I'm not cross-contaminating. Sometimes I use my fingers, but I think it's really better to use like a little fanning brush or any mask brush. And for this particular treatment, I'm going to apply all over my face. Usually with microcurrent, I like applying the gel by session, but since this is a mask that stays in your face for 12 minutes, I like applying all over the face, and I use the spray bottle water to revive it, and that also saves me time. But if you are using a microcurrent gel, I suggest you can either apply by area, but that adds a couple minutes because you're going to be stopping to apply the gel, but it's up to you. It doesn't add that long. But I love using this mask, so I feel like that way I'm getting 2 treatments in one. And a hairband, guys, is very important too. That way you don't get any gel on your hair. Since it's a mask, I'm applying on my nose, but you don't have to apply on your nose. And very important to apply on your eye area. And a brush really helps to be very precise, so that way you're not getting into your eyes. I love this mask, guys, and I actually even use this sometimes after other treatments like LED lights, because it, again, this mask helps to get even better boost on the ATP. So I apply the mask all over my face, and as the mask starts drying out, I would just spray with water to revive the mask. Have handy a little bottle of spray water. It can be smart water. I wouldn't choose tap water because it has other things on it that you don't want to be pushed into your skin. But have it handy because once your gel or masks try drying out, you can just spray with water, and that will revive the gel, because it's really important not to tug, so that way you can continue having conductivity. I'm going to demonstrate the moves on this side of my face, and I'm also going to have a photo on the screen of your face muscles. That way you can see which muscles I'm addressing, and after the demonstration, I'll have the full tutorial on real time so you can do it with me. I'm going to start with the erase mode. Level 1 or level 2, but you can also choose level 1 if you're starting out. And you can add the time, or you can just keep it with the standard time. You can also increase the intensity here if you need it, but I'm going to just keep it with the standard intensity. To start, you press the run button here. You press it once, and if you need to pause for any reason, you can press it again and it pauses it, but we start running. When you're doing the movements, you have to make sure you do not touch the probes at any time. They can go really close together, but they should never touch. The erase mode is used when you want to relax your wrinkles. For this tutorial, I'm just going to do the eye area and my 11s, but you can do anywhere in your face that you have wrinkles. It's an interesting mode because instead of tightening the muscle, it helps to relax the muscle, which is really important, especially if you have dynamic wrinkles around your eyes or deep set wrinkles. That way it helps to relax them and give you that Botox effect. And the technique for the erase mode is to pull the wrinkles apart and hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Pull the wrinkle apart, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll do on the sides as well. Pull the wrinkle apart and count to 1, 2, 3. Pull the wrinkle apart, count to 1, 2, 3. And I'm also going to do the 11. This is just for the demonstration only. Pull the wrinkle apart, 1, 2, 3. Pull the wrinkle apart, 1, 2, 3. So you can use the same technique for any wrinkles that you have on your face or neck. So that would be the erase mode. Now I'm going to do the educate mode. You select educate here, and I'll select level 2. But you can go to level 1 if that's what you like. And once the Myolift is running, you can just change the programs and it will continue to run unless you press pause. The educate modes help to re-educate your muscles to be in a different, more lifted position. So that's why it's so important to have the probes on this mode so you can have very detailed work and go exactly where you need the lift. I actually have taken the Myolift Mini course, so I'm certified on the Myolift Mini. On this tutorial, especially for the eye area, I have adapted a couple of the moves and added a couple of different techniques based again on the muscle structure of the eye and also based on my own experiences and my own results. So I'll show you a couple different techniques on this tutorial. They're different a little bit from the original Myolift Mini tutorial, but you can use the same moves if you're more comfortable with those moves. It's up to you. I'm going to start with the eye area, and if you can see from the graph, this is a round muscle. So what you want to do is open up the muscle to re-educate it to be more open and lifted, and that's the goal of these moves. You're going to put the probes on each side of the eyebrow and meet them together without touching and lift on the peak of your brow and hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. After that, I keep this stationary and I glide, lifting and hold to meet the beginning of the eyebrow, and I count 1, 2, 3. Now I do the same thing to the end of the brow. 1, 2, 3. I adapted this move to include a lift in the beginning of the brow and the end of the brow because I personally find that makes my eye more open. So that was the little change that I made. But you're welcome to do as you're more comfortable. So the movement is glide, pinch and hold and lift, count to 3 in the middle, 1, 2, 3, and then glide, lifting, pinch and hold in the beginning of the brow, 1, 2, 3. Now glide at the end of the brow, pinch and hold and lift, 1, 2, 3. And on the full tutorial, I'm also going to remind you of the moves. For the second movement, you have one probe stationary. Glide underneath the brow, lifting, and then pinch and hold, 1, 2, 3. Move to the middle, glide, pinch and hold, 1, 2, 3. Move to the end, glide, pinch and hold, 1, 2, 3. The difference between this and the original move is that the original move you just pinch and hold here, pinch and hold here, and pinch and hold here. What I'm adding is this glide because I find that you have the energy between the two probes. So you are taking advantage of all the microcurrent that goes in between to really give you the best lift possible. I like tilting my head a little bit, and I like starting from the beginning here. Gliding and lifting this muscle, this round muscle, following the muscle structure. That was just showing a little bit of the glide. And I do it that way, guys, because I find that it just gives such a nice lift to this part of the eyebrow, especially for people that have hooded eyes like me. I tend to have a lot of loose skin here. So this kind of helps the loose skin to tighten and lift and opens up. So for me, that works best. That was just showing a little bit of the glide. Now I'm going to show you the actual move. Glide underneath the brow, lifting, and then pinch and hold. 1, 2, 3. Move to the middle. Glide, pinch and hold. 1, 2, 3. Move to the end. Glide, pinch and hold. 1, 2, 3. For the third eye movement, I'm going to move to level 1. Still on educate mode, but we're going to move to level 1. We're going to change to level 1. We're going to go very close to the actual eye. So even if you're in advance, you should always go to level 1 because you're getting super close to the eye and the teardrop. For this movement, you're going to put the stationary probe into literally the teardrop. Not into the eye, but into this right here and right here. So you should put some gel there as well. And that's why I like this brush, because it can really go in there. Otherwise, you can just use your fingers. Make sure you have gel, conductive gel there too. So you put it there. And now I do it in 2 parts. I do a little lower and then closer to the eye. So I do in 2 parts. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This move I love because I have a little bit of an eye hollow here. And so I like to do a little below the eye hollow to lift it. And I find that it really fills it up if you do it consistently. And then I do it closer to the eye. And when I used to do this movement, more frequently, I found that it really helped with the creasing on the eye area, especially if you use like concealer, and also helped a lot with the dark circles because you're getting a lot of circulation onto this little corner of the eye. So again, the movement, you have a stationary probe, you glide right underneath what would be the eye hollow, 1, 2, 3, and then you go closer to the eye, 1, 2, 3. I'll show it again, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and that's the movement. So now I'll go back to level 2, still in educate mode, but you can stay in level 1 if you're comfortable or a beginner. Now we're going to go to the lower part of the face, stationary probe on the cupid's bow, probes facing down so you can scoop it. You can also use up, but I find that I really feel I get into the belly of the muscle if I scoop up. So go here and scoop and hold, 1, 2, 3, scoop, 1, 2, 3, and scoop, 1, 2, 3. And this move, guys, is amazing for the jowling, also to lift the corner of the mouth, and also helps with the ending part of the nasolabial fold. Now the second movement is move the probe to the nostril area, still the same scooping, same way. You go scoop from the jowls and scoop and hold, 1, 2, 3, scoop and hold, 1, 2, 3, scoop and hold, 1, 2, 3. And this move is really good to start lifting the cheek, and also helps with the nasolabial folds a lot. When I used to do this movement, I felt like it really eliminated them completely. Now you can hardly see them because I use other tools as well, but at the time that I was just using the Myolift, this is an amazing move for nasolabial fold. I'll show one more time. Nasal next to your nostril, scoop, 1, 2, 3, scoop, 1, 2, 3. You can see how I'm really scooping and holding it. So now for the third move for that area, you put the probe on your orbital bone, not on this part here, but orbital bone, right here. Find your orbital bone, put it there, and then same movement, but you're gonna scoop the cheeks now, underneath, 1, 2, 3, and now you move to the middle part of the orbital bone. Go again, 1, 2, 3, and then move to the end of your cheeks. Scoop up, 1, 2, 3. I'll show one more time. Orbital bone, scoop, 1, 2, 3. Move it there. Scoop, 1, 2, 3. Cheek, scoop, 1, 2, 3. And this movement, it is for the cheeks, but also helps to lift the jowls and also helps with the eye hollows. Because the interesting thing about eye hollows and also jowling is that when you lift your cheeks, this get lifted and this get filled up. So this is a movement that helps a lot to get the nice cheekbones, very sculpted cheekbones, but also if you have under eye hollows or jowling, this is a must move for anybody. So for the final movement, I like to have a stationary probe at the end, also on the bone area. And I just like gliding. I don't do a hold, but you're welcome to do a hold at the end if you like. I do just gliding on this side of the face. If you see the muscle graph is just following the muscle direction. You can move it down here if you like to. You're welcome to hold it as well, especially if you have a lot of sagging on this area. But for the purpose of this particular exercise, I just like doing this as an overall ending to make sure I'm just really stimulating all the muscles on this area and always, again, lifting up. So I do that 3 times. And I find that move is just more of like a microcurrent facial to just stimulate this whole muscle area. And I find that it really helps the actual skin look very plump and lift, and I love it. Just the way that I've finalized this whole quick tutorial, but you're welcome to hold it at the end if you like, but I just like doing just a general glide just to finish it up. Now let's do the full tutorial in real time, and I'm going to be guiding you guys through the moves again and do both sides of my face. And the whole tutorial will be lasting about 10 minutes. I'm going to start with erase mode on level 2, but you can also do level 1. And you're ready to start, you press run. Let's start with the eyes. Pulling the probes apart to relax the wrinkle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's do the 11s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the other eye. Pull it apart. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, went a little out of focus here. Another. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna do educate mode level 2, but you can also do level 1 as well. Glide the probes to the middle and hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And to the end. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now have one stationary probe, glide the probe, pinch and hold. 1, 2, 3. To the middle, pinch and hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you are in level 2, please go to level 1, educate, for this mode that is in the under eye. Put a stationary probe and glide the other. Glide. 1, 2, 3. 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 And glide. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going back to level 2, still in educate mode, but you can stay on level 1 if you're more comfortable. Probe on Cupid's bow, and the other one scoops up. 1, 2, 3. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Now move the probe next to your nostril. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Now move your probe to your orbital bone and scoop your cheeks. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Move it. Scoop. Pinch and hold. 1, 2, 3. Move it. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now put a probe stationary and just glide towards it. This is just gliding motions to just give you an overall lift, and I find that also that gives me a skin a nice glow. And we're going to do it as well 3 times, the same movements. This is the second time. Now for the final one. You can pinch and hold at the end if you like, but I just glide it just to give an overall lift. You can see the side is already more lifted. Let's do the other side to match. Get your probe to the eyebrow. Glide, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3. 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 And glide, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3. And you can see it already give you an instant lift. Now give you one probe stationary and the other one glide from underneath the brow. Pinch, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Move to the middle. Glide, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Now tail of the brow. Glide, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Glide, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Glide, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3 in the middle. At the end, glide, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Glide, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Glide, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3. The tail of the brow, glide, lift, and hold. 1, 2, 3. I love how this moves really open up the eyes, especially if you have a hooded eyes, is great. Now you're going to change to level 1, so we can do the under eye. Glide, 1, 2, 3. 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 Now you can go back to level 2 educate if you like, or stay in level 1 if you're more comfortable. Put the stationary probe on the cupid's bow and do a scoop, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Scoop, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Scoop, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. And always check for make sure you have conductivity. Now move to the nostril. Scoop, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Scoop, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Scoop, pinch, and hold. 1, 2, 3. Now move the probe to the orbital bone. Scoop your cheeks and count to 1, 2, 3. Scoop your cheeks. 1, 2, 3. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Back to position 1. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Move it and scoop. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. Scoop. 1, 2, 3. And scoop. 1, 2, 3. Now you have a stationary probe on top and just glide towards it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can also hold at the end if you like, but I just do an overall slide just to get an overall current through the skin. Last one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. This is the before and after, and you can see that my eyes look lifted, my overall face look brighter, and I think that is also the mask that I used it with the treatment, and I just look more awake and more firm and ready to go. So I just washed my face, and the skin also feels really nice and soft because it does have, again, all those ingredients on the mask as well as the serum. So it is really an amazing quick facial that you can get great results in very, very short time. But again, it's not a replacement for your full Myolift Mini routine. This is just something you can add here and there when you really need a quick pick-me-up. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.